welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over how to make little booties for a newborn to 3-month-old. You will need some yarn. I am using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Purple Tones. It's just some scrap yarn that I have. You're going to need some stitch markers. You don't need these, but I like to use them that way I don't get lost in this pattern. Some scissors, a needle, a tapestry needle, and a crochet hook. I am using a size 5mm or an H hook. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and grab our yarn, and to begin we are going to need to make our slip knot. So we are going to make our slip knot, and we are going to chain 9. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so after you chain 9, you're going to make 2 half double crochets in the 3rd chain from the hook. Now remember, the loop that is on your hook does not count as a chain. We're going to count 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Going to yarn over and pull through all 3 to make our first half double crochet. We're going to do that again in that same stitch. 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So after you do that, you're going to work a single half double crochet in the next 5 chains. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So once you do those 5 half double crochets, in that last chain, you have 1 chain left. So in that last chain, you're going to make 6 half double crochets in that same chain. So go ahead and do that. So now what you're going to do is you are going to work along this side of your foundation chain. So now we're going to make 5 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches. I'm sorry, we're going to make 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And yarn over, insert your hooks. That's 1 and 5. So once you work your 5 all the way back along, right where you did those first 2 half double crochets, you're going to make 3 more in that last chain. So we're going to yarn over, insert. That's 1, 2, and 3. And you are going to slip stitch the top of the chain 2. So you gotta find your chain 2, so that's 1 right here. I'm just going to slip stitch to join. So once you slip stitch to join, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So now we're going to make another double crochet in that same, right where that chain 3 is coming out of. And now in each of the next 2 stitches, we're going to make 2 double crochets in them. So we're going to yarn over, insert a hook. Just 1, 2, 1, and 2. Now in the next 5 stitches, we're going to make a single double crochet in each of those. So this will be number 1, 2, and then the next 3 stitches, we're going to make 2 double crochets. I'm sorry, in each of the next 6 stitches, we're going to make 2 double crochets. That's 1, 2, there's second stitch. So we made 4 double crochets so far. And that's 6. Okay. So after you do those, in the next 5 stitches, you're going to make 1 double crochet. One, 2. So after you do those 5, in the next 3 stitches, we're going to make 2 double crochets in each. That's 1. After you do that, you're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, so that is what your sole of your baby shoe should be looking like besides this gap. I don't know why it made a little gap here. You can always sew that together later on so it doesn't look like a big gap. Alright, so to start round 3, we are going to chain 2. Just 1, 2. And this chain 2 counts as our first half double crochet. So in each stitch all the way around, we're going to make 1 half double crochet, but in the back loops only. Okay, so to begin, putting yarn over, and in that back loop, so that second loop, that V, just gonna insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. So we're gonna do that all the way around in the back loops only. So go ahead and do that, and when you get to the beginning, I will meet you back there. Okay, so I am making it to the end of this round. I have 2 stitches left to do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish those last 2 up. 1, 2. And after you do that, you are going to just slip stitch to the beginning of your chain 2. And as you can tell, by doing those back loops, you are starting to form the size of your shoe. It's like a little, it kind of looks like a little bowl right now. Okay, so to begin round 4, we are going to chain 2. And remember, this chain 2 counts as our first half double crochet. And in the next 8 stitches, we're going to make 8 single half double crochets in each stitch. So there we go. So that's 1, 2. Now we're going to start a decrease. So we're going to do a half double crochet decrease and then 8 times. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through. And instead of yarning over and pulling through all 3, we're just going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops that are on our hook. So that's our first half double crochet decrease. So we're going to do it again in the next 2, next one. So we're going to yarn over, again, insert into the next stitch, pull up, yarn over, pull through all of those loops on our hook. So that was 2, 3. If you need to turn your work inside out to do this, you can, to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, got 3 loops. Going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have 5 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on our hook. And that is our half double crochet decrease, or HDC to TOG. That's so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was our 4th time. So we have to do it 4 more times. This would be our last time, last decrease. Okay. And now in the next, should be 9 stitches. You should have 9 stitches remaining. You're going to do 1 half double crochet in each of those last 9 stitches. 1, 2, and you're going to slip stitch to that top of that chain 2. 1, 2, and that is row 4. So to begin row 5, we're going to chain 2 again. That chain 2 counts as our first half double crochet, and in the next 8 stitches we're going to do a half double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. So it's 1, 8. Okay, probably just be easier to keep this inside out for now. Alright, so after you do those 8 half double crochets, you are going to do a double crochet decrease over the next 8 stitches. Right, yeah. So to do a double crochet decrease, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, and yarn over, pull through. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And instead of yarning over and pulling through the remaining 2, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 3. That is your first double crochet decrease. So we're going to do that 3 more times. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So we're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, so after you do those double crochet decreases, in the next 9 stitches, which should be our last 9, you can count just to double check. Okay, so after you do your double crochet decreases, you should have 9 stitches remaining. And we're going to do in each of those 9 stitches is you are going to make 1 half double crochet in each of those stitches. So go ahead and do that all the way to the end, and I will meet you when we get there. 9. Alright, so once you get to that end of that row, you're going to slip stitch to the top of your chain 2. 2. And for round 6, we're going to chain 2. And we're going to make 1 half double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. So 1, 8, and then in each of the so after you do those 8 half double crochets, you're going to do a double crochet 2 together decrease. And you're going to do that twice. So we're going to yarn over, insert a hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 3. So as once, we're going to do that one more time. So after you do those 2 double crochet decreases, you're going to make a 1 half double crochet in each of the next 9 stitches. So that's 1 and 9. And then you are just going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 2. You're going to chain 1 and fasten off your work. Take your scissors and cut your yarn. And we'll pull through. You're going to turn your work back the right way. Trim all your little ends, weave in your ends. And that one we can just snip right off because we weaved it in by going over our stitches to begin with. And you're just going to take your little needle and you're just going to weave in your end here. And there is your first little booty that you made. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to make another one to make a set. Okay, so I just finished making my second booty, and that is what they look like. That is the little pair. How cute are those? So please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you guys next time.